I promise we'll get to weather in a moment. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff Talon. The FBI says the number of swatting calls is increasing. In this week's Marathon County Crime Stoppers, the Wausau Police Department needs your help to solve a case that involves a swatting call. News Channel 7's Chandler Ducker takes a deep look into the case and what makes it unique.
So swatting is anytime someone reports something to law enforcement that could elicit a response by a SWAT team or a tactical team.
A felony that takes resources away from true emergencies. Marathon County Crime Stoppers says the man in this video did just that back on Sunday, February 16th.
And a person went to the R store and made a 911 call from the R store claiming that there's an active shooter at the Walgreens on 17th.
The call came from the R store on North 3rd Street in the city of Wausau. 911 operators were able to pinpoint the location of the call through tracking software, but investigators haven't been able to identify the man who they say did it. Detective Brad Tatro says each response to swatting looks different.
Anytime that there's an active shooter report, the patrol officers are going to respond first. So officers arrived on scene and determined that there was no threat, so there was no activation of a SWAT team at that time.
Even though a SWAT team was not activated for this call, the prank still took resources away from the Wausau Police Department and caused unnecessary danger for other people.
The lives of pedestrians, other motorists, and the officers that are responding because they are driving light and siren at higher rates of speed.
Now, officers do know that the man came into the R store and asked to use the store phone to call 911. They believe he is local. If you know him, you can send an anonymous tip to the P3 app, or you can contact Marathon County Crime Stoppers. Remember, you can stay anonymous and may be eligible for a cash reward. Swatting is a Class 1 felony in Wisconsin and can get you up to 3.5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. Depending on the severity of the response, the consequences could increase. You'll find a link to Crime Stoppers on WSAW.com.